What is up, guys? Julius here, and today I'm going to show you this. Yes, I'm going to show you how to use the audio spectrum in Adobe After Effects 2022 to create this effect. If you liked the video, please hit the like button because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and all that kind of stuff. But without further ado, let's get started. We're going to try something new today. We're going to try to do the tutorial live. So I'm just here in my Adobe After Effects 2022. I have my intro sound and my outro sound and my logo in a PNG format and the blank color, which I usually use as a background. So the first thing you want to do is right click over here in the project, hit new composition, boom, like that. And right now it is 1080p, 1920 by 1080, that's fine, 30 frames per second and 40 seconds duration. So just hit OK. And then I'm gonna drag my intro sound MP3 to the composition, like that. And as you can see, it doesn't quite fit the composition, but that's fine. I'm just gonna check that this is the correct sound. Yep, that seems all right. Now I'm just gonna trim the composition to the audio duration. Like that, should be fine. Seems fine. And then I'm gonna drag my blank color just right above here and it will automatically fit. And then I'm gonna drag my logo, boom. And yeah, I usually change the size of the logo a little bit. I'm gonna change it to 150. My logo, it's not that big, it's just fitted to the YouTube standards. And the next thing we want to do is right click down here in our composition, hit new, solid. And this does not matter what color it is and stuff like that. I'm just gonna make it green. But the width and height is important because it has to be the same as the composition. There, just drag that under your logo like that. And then you want to search for an effect called audio spectrum. This one, and drag that on top of your green solid, and it will basically just transform your green solid into an audio spectrum. And it's actually already created an audio spectrum. And if we make it here right to our soundtrack, the intro, you can see that it already starts actually reacting to it, which is pretty cool. So you could actually here take a look at this. What is up, guys? Julius here. Yeah, you get the point. But we are gonna do more to this audio spectrum to make it look like it usually does. Now we're gonna search for an effect called, I think we're gonna actually work on this one a little bit. The start point, as you can see, it's 192 right now. This is basically this point. Want to change this one to 0, like that, and it goes all the way to the left side of the screen. This one you want to change to 1920. Now we have it all the way across. Start frequency is at 20, and the end frequency we want to set to 50. And the amount of frequency bands we also want to change is basically the dot you can see here. We're gonna crank that all the way up to 2000. So it's basically just a straight line. And as you can see, it looks pretty sweet now. It looks like a real wave, right? And the maximum height, we're gonna change this to 6060. And it will basically just change how big these go, as you can see. But we're gonna play around with the settings a little bit more later. The audio duration we're gonna change to 140 milliseconds. And we're gonna change this one to white and the outside color to white as well. That it looks pretty good, I think. And how do we make it follow the circle? Yeah, search for an effect called polar coordinates, apply that to a green solid layer, and crank that all the way up to 100%. And you want to change the type of conversion to react to polar. And we got a circle. Wow. That's how easy it is, guys. This is how all those Trap Nation and all those other guys does this type of effect. I will tomorrow probably do a little bit more of a deep dive into the effect. But we want to make it fit to the circle, and how we do that is just by changing the scale a little bit. Like, it's almost there. 55, I think, is gonna do it. Let me just see here. This looks pretty good, except you can see here that where it starts and ends, it makes this abrupt line. And the way that I usually get around that by is looking up for an effect called mirror, applying that to a green solid. Then this one you want to change to 960. So it basically mirrors in the middle right here. 960 is exactly in the middle of the picture. And then I actually also right click this one and I click transform and I do flip vertical. So it's upside down. I kind of like this look a little bit more, but that's actually the effect done. Super simple, requires 3 things, 4 if you count the transform. But that was all I had for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Please consider dropping a comment, letting me know what you think, and subscribe if I helped you. If you want to see more of me, check out my Instagram in the description. Tomorrow there will be a new tutorial. I will probably focus on something kinda similar and maybe expand on the audio spectrum part. Maybe make it react to music or something like that. But anyways, bye guys.